Yo.
First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And he won't quite make it to the 25. At their own 24-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rail.
A run for the first time of Bijan Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Robinson. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. On the bootleg, it's Penix.
Come on, man.
Taken down, but he does have first down. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Sliding out of the pocket. Dumps this one off to Algier. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground with Robinson. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44. separation on first didn't get much. You know, the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And looking to throw. Penix sets up the screen to Robinson.
Oh.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Steps away. He's got this to Algier. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw, Penix. Man open is Robinson.
Oh, shit.
All the way down inside the 10. Marking at the 5. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Hold the ready. Shut up.
They'll run here with Algier. He's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd
Head
and
to
goal.
60. Head to 60.
Here's Penix. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney there to make the grab. And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bills nothing. Bradley Pinion set to
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. To throw, it's Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
Well, this offense is wasting no time getting into the flow of the game. They've come out throwing. 2 quick completions have this defense on their heels as they're already across midfield and driving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Man who played collegiately nearby in Athens for the Bulldogs, James Cook. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Behind the chain, second and 13. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Round 80. Go.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now second and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Cook again. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down, Buffalo.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Cook diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Prater for the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And this pass is caught by London. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready? 79 Bronco. Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. Ready?
To the air, Penix. He finds Mooney here on the comeback route. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Shut up. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Trap 60. Trap 60. Check go.
They'll throw with Penix. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Second and 10.
Ready? Ready? 70 Lion. Ready?
Now Penix. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Cowboy.
They'll look to throw again. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 36.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Falcon.
Penix to the air once more. That one deep for London. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Brings up 2nd and
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Real quick. Baby on that record, pay the bills. Now I'm in it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he'll have this He's past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Cook up the gut. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
6-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now Allen going to change it up. Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Five wide. Young. 56. Here we go.
Now Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Half 85.
Now Allen again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Hey, tight. Monday. Alert! Sub. Alert!
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Falcons 7. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Robinson with another carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 6.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down.
In motion goes McLeod.
Riggs! Trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Take over.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Cook. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Here's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. It'll wind up going as a sack and a loss of 2. And now the task gets more difficult here on 3rd and goal. Allen now on 3rd and goal. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 82 yards. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Alert!
Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Ground 80! Off 52. Half 85. Half 85. We got
Throw left side complete. That's more. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Allen going to audible to a different look.
Five wide. That's it.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. 7th carry in the game for Cook.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Now a first carry for their fullback. The Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
So here comes the veteran Matt Prater in a big spot in this ball game. This to swell the lead to 6. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Shut up. 70 Lion. Trap 60, trap 60. Shut up.
He'll look to throw. This is Robinson. And he is out of bounds, so a spectacular start. One play, and they're up past the 40.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we're watching them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Ready.
He's back to throw. That's complete to Mooney. And he's brought down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Falcons.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.